Even if you're one of the most famous people on Earth. Even if your face is on billboards, movie posters, and stadium screens. All it takes is one person to look you dead in the eye and say, "Sorry, who are you?" Today, we're diving into the funniest, most awkward, and downright unbelievable moments when celebrities got completely ignored, mistaken for someone else, or humbled in public. Some of these are hilarious, some are painful, and a few are so awkward you'll physically cringe. Let's get into it. Travis Scott almost tackled by security. Imagine being one of the biggest rappers in the world and almost getting body slammed at an NBA game. That's exactly what happened to Travis Scott. He was at a game, got a little excited, and moved toward the court. Security? They didn't see a global superstar. They saw random fans storming the floor, and they were ready to end him. Thankfully, someone stepped in before it turned into a full-blown WWE match. But you know that security guard had a long meeting with HR the next day. Avengers who? You would think being a literal Avenger guarantees recognition. Apparently not. Jeremy Renner and Ed Helms were filming in New York with a social media personality. 5 super famous actors standing there. And who does a fan recognize? The Twitter guy. Not Hawkeye, not the star of The Hangover, the internet dude. Helms and Renner just stood there like background extras in their own careers. Billie Eilish ignored by her own fans. Now this one hurts. Billie Eilish once went undercover in disguise and approached fans who were waiting to see her perform. She complimented their shoes, she chatted them up, they had no idea. They raved about how much they love Billie Eilish. To Billie Eilish. And then came the reveal. To be fair, their reactions were priceless. Shock, screaming, panic, relief. But for a brief moment, she was just another random girl in line. Ryan Gosling. What's his name again? You can be nominated for Oscars. You can star in billion-dollar films, and someone will still forget your name mid-sentence. During an interview, Ryan Gosling was introduced, and the host blanked. Ryan... The awkward pause felt like it lasted 10 years. Gosling handled it like a pro, calm, polite, smiling. But somewhere deep inside, you know Ken was not impressed. Cara Delevingne versus security. At a Stella McCartney show in Paris, Cara Delevingne, who was literally modeling in the show, was stopped by security. They wouldn't let her in. She tried explaining. They weren't buying it. To be fair, giant sunglasses and model attitude might not scream "I belong here," but still, getting blocked from an event you're starring in? Brutal. Katy Perry and the ice cream debate. This one is comedy gold. Katy Perry was at an ice cream shop where a flavor was named after her. She told some kids, "That's my ice cream." They looked at her like she just said she invented oxygen. "You're Katy Perry?" The kid said it with such doubt that even Katy hesitated. For a split second, it felt like she might Google herself. Captain America. But not Chris Evans. Someone recognized Captain America, but not the man behind him. Chris Evans was standing there when someone said, "I don't know who you are." Then someone else clarified, "He's Captain America." Cue instant regret. You could see the realization hit like a Marvel post-credit scene. Daniel Radcliffe from Wizard to Receptionist. Daniel Radcliffe once worked undercover as a receptionist. People walked right past him and no one looked twice. This is Harry Potter. The boy who lived. And apparently, the man no one noticed. Turns out outside Hogwarts, invisibility cloaks are very real. Jennifer Lawrence interviews her own hater. This might be the most savage moment on this list. Jennifer Lawrence hit the streets and interviewed a guy about Jennifer Lawrence. He couldn't name 5 of her movies. He said another actress was prettier, funnier, better. She agreed with him, then she revealed herself. His soul left his body. You could actually see the regret form in real time. LeBron James, who? After a win at Madison Square Garden, the Cleveland Cavaliers rode the subway. Yes, the entire team. One man on the train had no idea who LeBron James was. He just knew these tall dudes were loud. "Hey, Brown, chill out." Imagine casually telling one of the greatest basketball players of all time to relax. Iconic. Billie Eilish didn't recognize Orlando Bloom. Plot twist, even celebrities don't recognize celebrities. When Orlando Bloom met Billie Eilish, she had no idea who he was. None. This is Legolas, Pirates of the Caribbean royalty. And she thought he was just some dude. He kissed her on the cheek. She later found out who he was. Awkward levels maximum. Jennifer Lopez street interview surprise. A random street interviewer stopped a stylish woman and asked, "What do you do for a living?" She answered calmly, "I'm a singer." That woman, Jennifer Lopez. You know you've made it when someone doesn't recognize you, and you're shocked they don't. President of Portugal. A French reporter once interviewed a man in New York. Polite, calm, diplomatic. Then he asked, "Which delegation are you with?" The man replied, "I'm the president of the Republic of Portugal." Yes, Marcelo Rebelo de Souza. The reporter nearly melted on the spot. Cristiano Ronaldo, wrong country. On a Japanese TV show, Cristiano Ronaldo was treated like a Brazilian carnival star. There was dancing, music, tribute energy. One tiny issue, he's Portuguese. You could see him calculating how to politely correct them without causing an international incident. Gordon Ramsay goes undercover. Gordon Ramsay disguised himself as a cameraman to see what people really thought of him. One woman said she'd slap him. Another said he yells too much. Then he revealed himself. The screams, the chaos, the betrayal. Never insult a cameraman. You never know. Timothée Chalamet crashes his own lookalike contest. New York hosted a Timothée Chalamet lookalike contest. He showed up, no one noticed at first, then he removed the mask. Pandemonium. It got so wild that police had to break it up. 4 people were arrested, all because the real Timothée entered his own competition. Trevor Noah confused for The Weeknd. For Halloween, Trevor Noah dressed as The Weeknd. Someone screamed, "The Weeknd!" He thought they meant the costume. They didn't. They fully believed he was actually The Weeknd dressed as himself. The logic? Flawless chaos. Leonardo DiCaprio denied entry. Even Leonardo DiCaprio struggled to get into a Floyd Mayweather fight. Security wasn't impressed. If Jack from Titanic can't get through, none of us can. Taylor Swift on public transport. On her first Asia tour, Taylor Swift rode public transportation in South Korea. Nobody noticed. No screaming, no crowd. Just Taylor Swift commuting. It feels impossible now. Adam Levine. Who? Adam Levine pranked drivers in disguise. When he revealed himself and said he's in Maroon 5, one woman said, "No." That was it. Just no. Confidence unmatched. The ultimate lesson. Here's the truth. Fame is loud online. It's massive in arenas. It's overwhelming on red carpets. But in real life, it can vanish instantly. In the grocery store, on the subway, in an ice cream shop. You're just another person. And honestly, that might be the most humbling thing about celebrity culture. If you enjoyed this deep dive into celebrity reality checks, make sure to hit that like button. It seriously helps the channel more than you think. Subscribe for more stories like this, from Hollywood drama to viral moments you didn't see coming. And let me know in the comments, which moment shocked you the most? And who do you think would be the most surprising celebrity to randomly run into? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.